morning, everybody, and welcome back to Super Bowl football, Game 2 of the TCYFL Super Bowl weekend. I'm Max Schulcher, commentator for today. As in our first game, we have in our Bantam division, we have Kaneland versus Libertyville starting up shortly as we have the coin toss in the middle of the field. Your head coaches for today for Kaneland is Coach Burrs, and for Libertyville, Coach Tim Malm are your two coaches for today. In this first game of the day, we have a full slate of games today, so stay tuned for that. Our game coming up after this will be Kaneland U versus Libertyville U in the middleweight, so stay tuned for that after this first game that we have here starting very shortly.
Wait, upstairs or? Yeah. You betcha. Wait, what? Six what? Oh, yeah. Can someone tell me how to watch live, please? Because you are.
Super Bowl football will be starting shortly here from Mundelein High School, Mundelein, Illinois. We hope everybody is enjoying their Sunday. No better way to spend a Sunday than watching young kids play the great sport of football, as we'll be starting here shortly as the refs converse in the middle of the field. We have a full slate of games today, so I hope everybody enjoys as we'll be starting here shortly. It will be a first down for Libertyville, as they will be getting the ball first to start this first game of the day. Here in this Bantam matchup, Kaneland versus Libertyville. Libertyville wearing the orange and black, and Kaneland is wearing the white jersey, and they will be on defense first. Libertyville starting their drive from the 50-yard line, as we are ready to kick off football here in Super Bowl weekend. Man in motion is number 4 for Libertyville. He gets the run going right. Has a couple blockers out in front. That is number Lucas Sandholm for the Libertyville. Pick up a couple that time. Good run to the right side. It's going to be second down still, however, and about 7 to go. It's going to be a direct snap, and it is a run to the right side. Big room that time. He's going to go all the way. That is number 4 with the touchdown to start today's game for Libertyville. They take an early jump, 6-0 over Kaneland. Here to start. That was a good run time. That was a good run that time, breaking it outside. 40-yard touchdown run for Libertyville to start today's game, as the extra point attempt will be occurring here shortly. Extra point attempt will be coming here shortly. The kick is going to be up just under the crossbar. Almost good on the kick, but the score is still 6-0. However, Kaneland will be getting their ball to start their first drive of the day, but a very good drive for Libertyville, running the ball well to start here today, as number 5 on the field for Libertyville falls over Beckett McCartney as he was jogging out there. And Libertyville will start their first drive on defense, or excuse me, the second possession of the game will be going to Kaneland, but Libertyville first time out on defense for today, as Kaneland would be starting from approximately the 50-yard line. Run up the middle that time, gain of a couple on the play. It will bring up a second down and about medium, say about 5. Moving the ball into Libertyville territory at about the 45-yard line.
Little foggy.
Another run up the middle. This time for Kaneland, pushing the pile forward. Good tackle, though, by Libertyville, not making sure he does not get the first down. It will be a third down and a short one for Kaneland. A good opening possession to start their day. A couple runs up the middle to this point for them after a few plays in. We're going to assume that both teams will be running the ball a lot today to their back, so we will watch that as this game develops on. It's third down and a short one. It's a run up the middle. Good tackle that time by a swarm of Libertyville defenders. Number 4 was in on the tackle for Libertyville. Lucas Sandholm, the running back, plays both sides of the ball. And Hunter Dixon, number 11, was also in on the tackle for that strong Libertyville defense to start this drive. It's going to be 4th and about 1 to go for Kaneland if they want to keep their opening drive alive. Single back formation with the back in the backfield. They have not looked to pass yet, as it has been all runs to this point. Man in motion, and the ball comes out. And they are going to say it's a turnover on downs, and Libertyville will have a strong first hold to start their morning here in this first game of the TCYFL on this cold Sunday morning. As Libertyville gets the stop on Kaneland's first opening drive that started to look promising but ended out to be a turnover on downs, we will start Libertyville's second drive from the 42-yard line. As we get ready for the first snap of the second possession for Libertyville, Libertyville was able to capitalize on their first drive with a 40-yard rushing touchdown on the right side. We're going to see if Libertyville sticks with the run to number 4, Lucas Sandholm, who has played well so far in the early stages of this one. And we have whistles on the field from the referee in the middle. If you're Libertyville here, you're going to stick with that running attack. It's been working. That's what got you the touchdown in the first place. So I assume Libertyville is going to stay with that run-heavy package as we are awaiting a snap here on first down and 10 to go. Need about the 52 for the first down. It's going to be a pass from the quarterback. Throws it deep, has a man, caught. That was number 3. Paxton Platt at quarterback that made the throw. Number 11, Hunter Dixon with the catch. We've heard his name for the first time today after that big catch, and we'll have enough for the first down. Good throw that time by Paxton Platt, rolling out of the pocket to the right side, finding his receiver open, Hunter Dixon, for that big completion that time. As it's going to be first down after the reception from Dixon, we will most likely be hearing his name a lot today, as he is one of the wide receivers on this team. Big play that time from Dixon, as it'll be a first down at the 40, moving into Kaneland territory. Low snap hits the ground, and that will bring up a second down, because in Bateman, you cannot recover a fumble. They call it dead. It's second down and 10 still to go. Second down and a hefty 10 for Libertyville. Dropping back in the pocket, a screen pass. Has a man open. Still running the 40, the 30. Getting near the 20, the 10. And getting dragged down well inside the 5. Good catch on the screen pass that time. That looked like that was number 88 on the reception in the backfield, Timmy Malm. That looked to be who it was intended for. Big catch, gain of about 22, and will keep this drive alive for Libertyville's second red zone possession here early on in this game, with 11 minutes and 50 seconds still to go here in the first half. Again, I'm Max Olson. We have a lot of football for you here today, but right now, Libertyville is threatening to score again. Libertyville is able to score again, and that is not good for Kaneland. It's going to be another screen pass out to the right side that happens to fall to the ground. Incomplete. Good throw, however, by Lucas Sandholm, number 4, but incomplete. Score still 12-0 in favor of Libertyville, as Kaneland has not really found their offense yet to this point, as the Libertyville defense will trot on. But Libertyville has definitely controlled the momentum, scoring 2 touchdowns to this point, 1 from the air and 1 on the ground. Coach Tim Malm is doing a good job of mixing up the play calling on offense. Let's see if Coach Burrs for Kaneland has a response. Drive starts at the 50-yard line for Kaneland. They're still in the huddle on offense. First down, 10 to go. They're going to need the 40 for a first for Kaneland. It's first down for them. 2 backs in the backfield. It's going to be a pass that is actually held down by the quarterback. It initially looked like it was going to be a pass, but the quarterback decides to hold it and run for Kaneland. That was number 2, Roman Demori, the quarterback for Kaneland. Good job that time by tucking it and running. Gain of about 3, 2nd and 7 to go. But we're going to see if they're going to stay with that quarterback keep/run strategy here. It's 2nd down and a long 7 to go. Let's see if Libertyville can get a stop on this 2nd down. Running back in the backfield, man in motion now for Kaneland. He gets the handoff going left, but that time is blown up by Libertyville. That was number 9, Nicole Matthews, coming up with a big stop. It's now 3rd and long. We'll call it about 13. Excuse me, it's going to be 3rd and about 10. This spot initially looked like it was going to be 3rd and about 11 or 12, but it's actually 3rd and 10. Libertyville playing good defense this drive after that big stop by number 9, Cole Matthews. First time hearing his name today. It's going to be blown up that time by that Libertyville defense. Sniffed it out, that quarterback type sneak. Number 15 was involved on that tackle. Chase Blair, first time calling his name today with that big tackle. It's 4th down and long still for Kaneland if they want to keep their 2nd drive of the day alive after going 3 and out on their first drive. It seems like Kaneland, though, to this point has not found their rhythm. Let's see if they do that here on this 4th and long. Running back in the backfield. Man going in motion now for Kaneland. It's going to be a run up the middle. Has a big hole, and the ball is out. Libertyville seems to recovered. Lucas Sandholm, who's been having a good game to this point, recovers the ball. He jumps on it. This will be first down for Libertyville. Turnover Kaneland. Not doing so well here to start this early part of the game on offense. Let's see if their defense can get a stop on Libertyville's 3rd possession. It's first down now for Libertyville as they're in the huddle. At about the 39-yard line is where Libertyville is going to start their next drive. Libertyville doing a great job on defense, which is leading to offensive scores. Man in the backfield for Libertyville. They've been playing well so far. Have the early lead here in the first half. Quarterback dropping back. Pressure coming on the screen. A good completion that time. A lot of room out in front. Making a spin move is number 9, we believe, near the sideline. That is Cole Matthews calling his name again. Good job on the screen recognizing that he had blockers out in front. Cole Matthews taking full advantage as it is first down at the 37-yard line. But a good play call, getting blockers out in front, and good job recognizing that by Cole Matthews. Had a couple passes so far to this point in this first half. We are 14 minutes in, about 6 minutes to go. This half has been going quite fast, but Libertyville has been controlling the tempo here early. Running back in the backfield again for Libertyville. That's Cole Matthews back there with Pac10. It's a handoff to the right side, has some space, cutting back inside, but good defense that time by Kaneland, staying disciplined on that one. A gain of about a yard. We'll call it second down and about a 9 to go. That was Daniel Graham, the running back. This is the first time we're calling his name today, but not a lot of room that time for Graham, as he'll bring up a second down and still pretty long to go. Under 5 to go officially here in this first half. Kaneland trying to get a stop so they have a chance to score before the half ends. But Libertyville doing a good job of running the clock and controlling tempo, like I mentioned earlier in the drive. Second down and long for Libertyville. Man in the backfield going in motion now is number 9. That's Cole Matthews trying to bounce it outside, which he does. Gain him about 4 or 5. But Cole Matthews has been doing good to this point, running the ball. And in the passing game on that screen pass we saw a couple plays ago, we'll be interested to see if Coach Tim Malm is going to keep doing what they're doing. Because right now it's working, and when something's working, you don't stop it. You just keep going with it. You don't need to improvise if it's working. However, if you're Kaneland right now, your defense is kind of struggling. You need a big turnover or some swing in momentum right now if you're Kaneland on defense. 2 backs in the backfield with Lucas Sandholm, quarterback. 2 running backs in the backfield. Cole Matthews is with him. It is going to be a run to the left side, cutting it back up the middle that time is Daniel Graham, calling his name again after that carry of about 3. He's definitely the secondary running back on this team, but they are giving Sandholm a bit of a break here at running back. And Paxton Platt has been playing really good at quarterback so far, but Sandholm has been a good running back as well. So those 3, Paxton Platt at quarterback, number 3, Sandholm the running back, and Daniel Graham, the other running back for Libertyville, doing well so far. It's going to be 4th down and a couple. We'll call it about 4. Man in the backfield going in motion now is number 9, Cole Matthews. In that time, he tries to bounce it back, which he does. Has enough for the first down and more. He might have enough for the pylon. He's going to get in. It looks like for a touchdown. That is Cole Matthews running it in as he does break the pylon. It's a touchdown. They break the pylon. Good job by Cole Matthews breaking that tackle with that nice juke move. What we initially thought was a touchdown is about on the 2-yard line. Just short. It looked initially, though, if he broke in the plane, but Cole Matthews will probably get the ball again to hand it off up the middle, if I had to predict, because that's who they've been giving the ball to this point. Him and Daniel Graham have been doing the heavy work on the ground so far. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Libertyville looking to add on before halftime to keep the momentum. They have controlled this first half for the most part, having a running and passing touchdown. It's a bobbled ball that is dropped to the ground. It will be second down after that missed snap. It looked like the quarterback could not get a hand on that one as it was a low snap. Second and goal, Libertyville threatening to score for the Wildcats. They're trying to punch in their third touchdown of the day. Run up the middle, and we're going to see where they mark him. He might just be still a little bit short. No, they say that he is in. Paxton Platt, the quarterback, just tucking in and running. And it's going to be a touchdown. Initially, it looked like he might have been a nose of a football short. But the refs say he was in. Touchdown Libertyville, 18-0, clock running with under a minute to go. Libertyville has controlled this game so far all the way through in this first half. We're going to see what Coach Burrs does to respond in the second half, going for the extra point. After the first extra point attempt by Libertyville was just short on the PAT, we're going to see if they actually run a play here instead, which it looks like they are going to do that. Most likely going to be a run up the middle or a screen pass, maybe getting Daniel Graham involved again. After that, Paxton Platt quarterback run up the middle for a touchdown. Touchdown run of about 3. Man going in motion is Graham. He gets the ball going left, and he is going to be marked short of that goal line. Getting about a yard, but just short still. 18-0. The Wildcats lead the Knights early here in this first game of the day. Thank you for joining us on this chilly day in Mundelein, Illinois. End of the opening half, 18-0. Libertyville has led here strong. If Libertyville in the next half is able to just run the ball and waste the clock, they will most likely be able to seal this game if they're able to hold up on defense. As Coach Burrs is going to talk to his Kaneland Knights about what they're going to do in the next half to see what they're going to improve on. It just seemed like Kaneland kind of had a hard job of gaining momentum in that first half. As Libertyville got all the momentum, it seemed like. As 7 minutes of halftime, we will be back shortly. We hope you are enjoying this first game of Super Bowl Sunday in the TCYFL in the Bantam division, Kaneland versus Libertyville. As again, a reminder, our next game of the day will be the Kaneland versus Libertyville, the matchup we will see in the middleweight division here. After this game concludes from Mundelein High School, we will see the middleweight come out and test their luck in game number 2 of today. We welcome you back in as we're about ready to start this second half of football. 20 more minutes to go in this first game. Libertyville has dominated to this point. We'll see if Kaneland has a response. As I'm Max Schultz, and we welcome you back to Mundelein High School for the second half of this first game of the early morning slate of games. Kaneland will be getting the ball to start this half as Libertyville had it the first half to start, scoring 3 touchdowns. 2 on the ground and 1 in the air. A couple key players for Libertyville today have been Paxton Platt, the quarterback. The running backs, Lucas Sandholm and Daniel Graham, and Hunter Dixon as a wide receiver, having that passing touchdown reception. Second half football is getting started. Let's see if Libertyville could play strong defense like they have been to this point, holding Kaneland to 0 points in that first half. We're going to see what Coach Burrs said to his team in the halftime huddle as we bring you live for this second half of our first game in the Bantam division. a run up the middle. That does not go very far. Good discipline that time by the defensive line, shutting that down. It gained him about a yard. Good tackle that time by Platt, playing well on both sides of the balls at this point, as he's done well at the quarterback position on offense with a few passing plays for big plays down the field to his wide receivers to this point, as we get ready for second down and long still for Kaneland. Empty backfield, as it's going to be a pass, but nowhere to go, as that Libertyville defense is all over the field. There's a flag thrown on the far sideline. We're going to see who that's against. We'll get that clear up for you, and when we know who that flag is against, we will let you know. It's going to be a face mask penalty against Kaneland, and that will move it back. It's repeating second down, but 17 to go for a first down for Kaneland. You cannot be having penalties when you're down, and especially in this situation, it will make it harder for them to convert here for a first. Man in motion for Kaneland now, and it looked like the ball might have hit the ground. Yes, it was a fumble on the snap. It's going to be a third down and long. We'll call it a mile, so about like 16 yards. Excuse me, 4th and 11. The penalty was actually against the defense. It's 4th and 11 for Kaneland. Man in motion for Kaneland. He gets the ball, the man in motion, but there is a flag before that play can fully develop. It's a false start against the offense. A false start against the Knights. That would move them back 5 yards. They've had a couple penalties this drive. It's 4th and really long. About 17 to go for that first. If you're Libertyville, you're just making sure they don't get past the stick. So give up the short here. Man in motion for Kaneland. And another bobbled snap. That'll be a turnover on downs. It will be Libertyville ball, as Kaneland's defense comes out. Kaneland seemed to be having trouble possessing the ball. Roman Demore dropped the ball a couple times so far. Libertyville will be starting their next drive. It'll be a first down, 10 to go.
Yeah, I mean, the camera looks fine. I don't know what it is, but the picture looks okay. We'll fix it, don't worry. You're fine.
This Libertyville drive will start where Kaneland turned it over on downs at about the, we'll call it the 43-yard line. First down for Libertyville, looking to increase their lead. What has been a blowout game to this point. Kaneland being unable to respond on offense. Number 4 going in motion. That's Lucas Sandholm, the running back. They're using him in the slot now. It's a pass play. Chase Weinkoff unable to get out of that one. That's going to be a loss of about 2 or 3. Second down and long for Libertyville. There was actually about a loss of 4 on the play. It'll be about second down, about 14 or 15 to go for Libertyville. At midfield, number 5, Beckett McCartney, one of the wide receivers. We're on the right side of your screen. We're going to see if they look towards him. He's not gotten the ball yet today. It's a run up the middle, though, for Libertyville. Libertyville gaining about a yard. That's Hunter Harrison on the run up the middle. His first run of the day goes for about a yard. We'll call it about a yard. We'll have a third and about 12 here. They're going to want to pick up the first down. I assume they're going to go maybe with the screen pass, something with not a lot of risk, a lot of reward, though, as they scored their first touchdown earlier, or excuse me, second touchdown earlier off a screen pass. We're going to see if they go back to that here on a third and long scenario. If Kaneland's able to hold up here, they will get the ball back, and we'll have time to score on the board. We'll see what Libertyville does here, though. Empty set, all wide receivers out in the slot. We're going to see if Libertyville puts anyone in motion. Clock still running, 13 minutes to go. They put number 5 in motion, Beckett McCartney. It is a run play to the left side. However, number 1 got the handoff, and the ball is out. It looks like Kaneland has recovered. That was number 23, Keelan Schrader, who jumped on that ball, but it looks like there was a flag on the play before he did that. See who the flag's against. Good effort, though, by Kaneland, seeing that the ball was on the ground. The penalty is against the offense. Penalty is declined. It's 4th and long still. Yeah, Wildcats are kind of in a rough situation. 4th and 16. As long as Kaneland does not let anything over the top, passing-wise, you're pretty much going to be getting the ball back with about like 12 or 11 minutes to go, depending how long this drive goes on for. But if they get a stop here, that is huge because they might have a chance to put a couple points on the board. It is 4th and forever for Libertyville. Kaneland playing good defense this drive. No running backs in the backfield. Quarterback is all alone as there are a couple wide receivers lined up. It is a screen pass that falls out of the hand of Chase Weinoff. Pass incomplete, attended downfield for Hunter Dixon. Change of possessions as Kaneland gets a stance here. 11 minutes and 50 seconds for Kaneland to score 3 touchdowns. They have some time, but they got to start moving the ball rather quickly if they're going to stay alive in the Super Bowl. We're going to see if Libertyville can get a stop and get the ball back. If they are able to and add another touchdown for Libertyville, you have to be pretty confident if you're Coach Tim Malm in winning this game. As number 15 for Libertyville runs off, that's Hunter Dixon. Or excuse me, that's Chase Ballar who runs off. He will be back in a couple plays, just taking a quick breather on the sideline. Running back in the backfield for Kaneland. 2 running backs, actually. Let's see who gets the ball. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, actually. Has some room, though, to the outside. Unable to make the tackles is Libertyville. The 30 getting near the 20 before being tackled. A couple Libertyville players there to bring him down. That was really Kaneland's first big play. Gained him about 20 on the run to the right side. One of the first red zone possession for the Knights. Good play call that time as Libertyville was unable to tackle out on that right side. Running back recognized that for Kaneland and took off. First down and goal. Looking ready to score. Their first points of the day are the Knights. Libertyville trying to get a goal line stand. Running back in the backfield again for Kaneland. Run up the middle. Gain of about 2 for the Knights offense. Gonna get down near the end zone, but not quite there. It's 2nd down and goal. Only about 5 or 6 more yards to go to the pylon. Have to feel pretty confident if you are the Knights looking to score your first drive of the day, or excuse me, first touchdown of the day on this 4th drive on offense. Man in motion for the Knights. It's going to be a run to that right side. Good job by Libertyville bringing up a loss on the play. Try to see who that was for Libertyville. The Knights are now on about the 7-yard line for this 3rd down, a crucial one here. They need to get a little bit closer to the end zone so they have a chance on 4th down to get in the end zone. With time running down, 8:27 to go, and we're going to see where they mark him for the Knights. It looks like he got close into the end zone. He is short. It's going to be 4th down, a crucial goal line stand here. Knights looking to punch this one in. It is a necessary run. Let's see if Libertyville could get a stop here on 4th and goal. And snap is bobbled. Libertyville gets lucked out as it is a turnover on downs. That is a huge momentum killer. A good drive that winds up to be a result of no points on the board, as there will be a quick stop in the action. We will get back shortly for Libertyville's next offensive drive. Libertyville getting ready to start their next drive after that last stop on the goal line. Good defense that time as a couple Libertyville defenders were able to get in the backfield to blow those past couple plays up. And really, Canelon had a good drive going. They just were unable to capitalize, which has kind of been the story of this game. 6:40 to go. Libertyville looking to add on one more touchdown to make it out of reach officially. It's going to be a run to the left side. Has some blockers. There is a flag down on the field, but has some room. That is number 21. It looks like getting tripped up out of bounds. That is Hunter Harrison. Slow to get up and kind of limping back to the huddle. It was a false start penalty, so wipe that gain away. Backing up 5 yards. It's going to be a repeat of 1st down, just with the penalty. It'll be a 1st down and 15. So that's good for Kaneland. They will make it harder for Libertyville to move the ball. Although Libertyville has been moving the ball very effectively all game long. Let's see if this drive can amount to anything. They've been having a good running attack for Libertyville using Lucas Sandholm and Daniel Graham to this point. Let's see if they keep feeding the running backs, as they will this time. It's a run to the left side. Has some blockers. Number 11 with the good edge block. Hunter Dixon with the good edge block. Still going is number... Good run that time by number 21. That is Hunter Harrison running the ball again. I want to see Libertyville give the ball back to Cole Matthews. He was very effective in the first half. On that last play, good edge block, sealing the edge by Hunter Dixon, number 11. Good edge block by him, giving the running back some space. 2 backs line up in the backfield, 1 going in motion. That's Cole Matthews, who they give the ball off to, holding the ball tightly as he runs up the middle. And there is a swarm of Kaneland defenders that time to blow it up. Number 3, Anthony Arola there with a group of Kaneland Knights. And number 17 was also there. Grayson Slomowski was also there with Anthony Arola. It is a first down, however, after that run. A gain of about 5, which was all they needed to pick it up. First down at about the 28-yard line. Moving the ball nicely this drive. Man going in motion again. It's going to be a keeper this time on the right side. Has some space, breaking tackles, and cutting it back up the middle. Has some more yards, and he might go all the way. The 40, the 30. Can't Kaneland catch him? Good hustle that time by the Knights to bring him down at about the 15-yard line. However, a gain of about 60 on that play. Wild run that time, cutting it back up the middle. Officially down at the 16-yard line. Good blocking that time by Libertyville's offense. Again, number 11, Hunter Dixon, getting a good edge block to seal off that run. Huge gain that time of about 40 plus. It's almost going to be in the end zone if he did not get tackled by... It was kind of hard to see who the number was for Kaneland who had that tackle, but a good one nonetheless. It's going to be a first and goal opportunity, and this touchdown would officially put Libertyville in the winning position with only 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. It's going to be a quarterback toss to the running back. A nice juke to the outside. He might go all the way. He's still on his feet. And Hunter gets in for a touchdown. Number 21, Hunter Harrison, who's had a effective game for the Cats. Breaking the pylon. He gets in for another score. It's 24-0, and this one might be just over. As Kaneland will get one more possession, but there is not enough time to score 24 points to tie it up. So it looks like your champions will be Libertyville, regardless of what happens on the extra point. Kaneland definitely had their chances to score in this one, just unable to punch it in a couple times. And that would be the difference of this one. Libertyville did effectively run this game all the way through. They played a complete football game. It will be the extra point attempt. As Chase Weinoff comes back in from that Libertyville sideline. It will be an actual kick. Missed the first one today, just slightly under the bar. The kick is up this time, and it's good. That is number 4 on that kick, Lucas Sandholm, who's had a good game today. 1 for 2 on extra points on the day. 26-0 as the clock would run under a minute. Kaneland will get one last stripes of hope, we'll say, or one last chance. But it does look like, regardless of what happens, Libertyville will be crowned the champions here in this first game. Great defensive effort by Libertyville, giving them chances to